What's happening, everybody? This is Aaron with Oklahoma Fishing and Adventure, and today I'm bringing you another video. This is going to be based off of my Garmin 93SV UHD. Amazing fish finder, does awesome stuff, and I want to show you how I use mine whenever it looks like a toddler took their crayon box and just melted it all over the fish finder. It's kind of weird looking, but it does work for some cool stuff, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so what I've got here is literally, it looks like a toddler just took crayons and just went all over it. But basically what this is doing is this is highlighting specific depths and specific colors just to make it easier to find. Take for instance, you see this little hump out here. This hump, you could probably see it if you knew what you were looking for, but now you can see the red is going to be your shallow zone, and these are all programmable. I'll show you how to do that and how to even turn this on if it's something you're interested in. But where you can see, red is my shallow, yellow is intermediate, where still I want to be careful if I'm out on plane, and then purple and green. That just highlights it, where just at a very quick glance I can tell you exactly what depth it is. And where it comes in really handy is, once again, we all know that the closer these contour lines are, the faster, the steeper the drop is. But this just gives you a real quick glance that hey, this is going to be a pretty steep cliff right off the bat. And then also, vice versa, shows you anytime there's long tapering points. Once again, you could see this with just the contour lines. It just makes it a little easier. And that way I know, without having to change the settings, if I'm wanting to target fish in 10, 15 feet of water, 10 to 15 is going to be purple. So once again, any brush pile that you might have, I've got a few marked here, you can just kind of see that, hey, this is in that part of the depth zone. Maybe it's worth stopping and checking in. So like I said, just kind of shows you these points and everything just a little easier to see. And you got this, you got a hump out on, we're 18, 19 feet here, we drop way off, and then all of a sudden we come back up. Didn't mean to do that. Now I went all the way home. Alright guys, sorry, I ended up clicking back too many times and actually ended up coming back to my house. So anyway, if you highlight these depth range, then like I said, it just these little points that come out here, and that's a massive point that comes out, and it drops off into deep water off this other side. It's river channel butts right up against that, and it just kind of gives us, these are big flats. It kind of gives us an idea of what's going on out there with just a real quick glance. So like I said, this is Skiatook Lake. It's a pretty deep lake. We're out here now at main lake. The dam's up here, and so take the dam for instance. It's pretty steep drop off that falls off into deep water, but it kind of gives you just a better idea, what you're looking at, what the lake's doing. Now if you go a little further up, then it really gives you, like this here. So anytime you have those zigzagging points that just come back and forth where that, in this case on Skiatook, it's creek channel, but it brushes up against these banks. Well, you guys know I love this type of stuff. I love fishing brush piles and everything in deep water, or at least near to deep water. But so this just highlights all these points way better than any other way. So if this is something that you would like to do, follow along here. If you've got a Garmin, most Garmins are probably going to be the same, but if you go in here and hit menu, we're going to go to layers, we're going to go to chart, we're going to go to depth, and we're going to depth shading. So in here you can change these settings to whatever you want to. If you didn't want this to be red, you could just come over here, hit that. You can change it to whatever you want. Just click the slider, that turns it on and off. And then if you wanted to do your own custom depth, then if you click the minimum, you can set the feet, or the maximum, and you can set the feet. So my red is 0 to 5 feet, and I just like the red is 0 to 5 because use caution when you're trying to run through that kind of depth. 5 to 10 is yellow as well, just a cautionary color, just lets me know, hey, be careful, there could be a rock pile or brush pile. And then the deeper colors, doesn't matter, you can set them whatever you want. Typically I like green as the depth that I'm targeting, just because green's easier to keep track of. So if you have a Garmin fish finder and you think this would be useful, go ahead and give it a shot. It's super easy. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you like these type of content, especially with the Garmin fish finders, just let me know and I'll make more videos on them. But until the next time, guys, we'll catch you later.